Guys, good morning. This is the new facelift Honda City Hybrid. Okay, I've just got it for almost 2 weeks now, and I'm really happy with the car. Initially, I wanted to buy the Camry Hybrid, my second-hand 2017 version. But the battery of the hybrid battery costing 8,000 ringgit is and it's a second hand, so I decided to buy this car. And I bought it just before New Year, 31st December, and the offer was too great for me to neglect. They offered me 13,000 ringgit discount. Okay, so let's go and walk around at this City Hybrid. One thing I like, this is the RS version, one thing I like about this car is the full LED light. Very modern looking, and it comes with a body kit, the side skirting, the front skirt, and this diamond shaped grille with the prominent blue tinge Honda logo differentiate the hybrid car from the normally aspirated engine. It comes with a 1.5 liter Atkinson cycle engine. And it runs, basically it runs on motor powered. The engine basically charges the battery, which in turn power the motor. There are two motors in this car. One is for generating the electricity to charge the battery, and the battery in turn run the motor which move the car. So I would say most of the time, 60 to 80% of the time, the car runs on battery powered. Okay, look at the, I love this. The only drawback is that it doesn't have front sensor, I believe. It doesn't have some front sensor. And typical to Honda City, it has a line running all over from front to the rear. I really like this BMW 3 Series inspired rear light. It really accentuates the beauty of the car. And the car comes with a 16-inch wheel, and it is shot with Toyo tires, Toyo Proxus tires. My first impression of the tire was okay, it's a Toyo tire as compared to the normal spec, the V spec and below, which comes with a Continental 15-inch rim tire. But after running it in the rain, on highway, this Toyo tire is not bad. Okay, it comes with a rear spoiler also, and a shark fin antenna, and it has rear diffuser. Oh, wow! This is a modulo body kit, modulo body kit. Let's look at the interior. Well, let's start from the back. It has what you call touch sensitive door. You can lock it by pressing this, and you can unlock it just by touching the door. You touch it again, it will, if once it will open the front door, if you touch it twice, it will open the rear door. Let's look at the interior. Yeah, as usual, yeah. See? So quiet. So quiet. When I open the door, you can hear the ambient sound. Close the door. Yeah, it cancels out all the sound. So I love the soundproofing of this car. And like all normal Honda City, it has ample it has ample space. I believe 3. This is I'm 170 centimeter tall, and this is my driving position. So it still has like 2.5 or 3 tennis ball worth of space. Yeah. Okay. It comes with rear aircon vent and 2 USB-C charging port. There's a slot here. I don't think this is enough for a phone, but anyway, you can place your knick-knack here. It has a hard plastic here, but high quality hard plastic. Soft touch here and soft touch here. Hard plastic. Okay. Okay. Actually, you can fold down the rear seat, 60-40, and it has 2 cup holder for the handrest. All right. Dark roof liner with a okay, let's go to the front. Wow, got welcome sound. Let's start the engine. One thing weird about this car, when you start the engine, there's no engine sound. Yeah? Because it's a hybrid, the first few kilometers, it runs on, especially when you want to accelerate, the car runs on motor. Yeah, as I told you just now, most of the time it runs on motor, but the engine stays quiet. Yeah, the engine stays quiet. So yeah, let's look what it has. It has a electronic parking brake hold assist. This means that once you press it, every time you touch the brake, the what you call it, the brake will automatically activate. Yeah, and once you turn on or press the accelerator, the brake will automatically shut off. Yeah. I think the previous version, it has touch. I really hate touch screen. Yeah, I'd rather have like this very simple analog button. You can turn on and turn off, and you can see. And this is controlling the blower lah. This is for aircon on, aircon off. This is for internal circulation off. internal circulation on, rear demister, front demister. And one thing cool about this temperature switch is that when I turn to the left, the color turns blue, yeah, and turn to the right, it goes red. It means to show that, you know, you want hot, you turn to the right lah. You want cold, you turn to the left lah. Like that one lah. Okay. Okay, it has two USB, what you may call it, port, yeah, and 12 volt socket outlet. This cubby hole here, okay. It has a front compartment. Don't know whether this is soft touch or not. Oh no Honda, come on man, for over 100,000 ringgit car, you know, at least you should make it more luxurious lah. I really like this red accent, yeah, for this RS version. It has red stitching all over, yeah, red stitching, very nice touch. And again, this is hard plastic, soft plastic here, soft, probably leather red. This is also hard. Okay. What else? Okay, let's look at the display. Yeah, it has now the engine then starts to charge the battery. Let me demonstrate here. That this arrow here signifies the engine is charging the battery. Yeah. If I press the accelerator, nothing happens. Alright. Now, during the last run, the fuel consumption of this car is really amazing. Yeah, you know, the full tank for this car is 40 liter. So the last time I fill up the tank 2 weeks ago, until the day I refill the tank, which is almost empty, I managed to fill up 36 liter. That means there are 4 liter left in the tank. Okay, and it shows at 36 liter of fuel, the mileage was 754. When I calculated the consumption, it shows roughly about 20.9 kilometer per liter. Yeah, that's amazing, you know, compared to my what do you call it, X50, which only could get roughly about 10 to 12 kilometer per liter. Compared to this one, 20, double, man. Yeah, double the amount. But you know, understandably, like, this is hybrid, yeah. This is hybrid car. So one thing unique about this hybrid Honda hybrid car, not unlike the Toyota hybrid, where the majority of the what do you call it, the function is via engine power, and the hybrid only helps during the initial stage of acceleration. Yeah, so this one, apart from during acceleration, I believe 60 to 80% of the time it runs on motor. Unless you are at a highway where the efficiency of the engine is better, and it will switch to engine powered. Yeah, you just cruising around at 80, between 80 to 100 over kilometers, it will run on engine, and once in a while the motor will assist the acceleration. Okay, let's look at the menu. Hey, one more thing I forgot to mention, this pedal shift is not for changing gears. Actually, this car does not have any gearbox. Yeah, they call it ECVT. Basically, there's no gearbox. Basically, you know, this car runs on engine, on motor, so they don't need gearbox. So this pedal shift is for you to control the regeneration of the battery pack. Yeah, it means using your when you decelerate, the energy will in turn charges the battery. Okay, will charge the battery. See, once in a while the engine start to kick in, and it signifies that the engine is charging the battery. Now, but the battery is you see, now the battery is like 3 bar. So when it gets to 2 to 3 bar, it will recharge the what do you call it, the battery. Okay, and this is the fuel meter, odometer. This is semi digital. The speedometer is analog, and the other multifunction display is digital. Okay, all right, let's go one by one at the multifunction display. Let's go to, now it is on power flow mode. That means under power flow, when you press power flow, it will show whether the engine is charging the battery, or the battery is running the motor, or both. Yeah, the engine and the battery is running simultaneously. The motor and the engine is running simultaneously, or it is just going using the engine power to run the car. Okay, next function is range and fuel. Here it shows the possible range of this car, 741 on a full fuel tank. And now it is averaging 19.2, because I just filled the what you call it, the tank, and then it will average out over time. So the last time I checked, it was like 22. The car calculates it to be running at 22.3, if I'm not mistaken, average per kilometer per liter. That is system calculation, but I did the full tank to full tank, full tank to full tank, full tank to empty, and then I refuel, and I found that after running 754 kilometers, I use up about 36 liter of fuel, and when I calculated, it is roughly about 20.9 kilometer per liter. Slightly off. Experiment should be run like 3 or 4 times. This is just one experiment, just an indication, rough indication of the fuel consumption. Okay, what else? Let's see the range and the fuel economy. We have speed and time. Okay, averaging, my speed was like 21 kilometer per hour, because of the jam. And mind you, when I ran the car, it was not like I run it at very conservative fuel consumption mode. No, normal mode, hantam. I hantam sampai more than the national speed limit. Okay, I wouldn't reveal how fast I run. And also a mixture of jams in KL. A few times we went to KL using this car, and amazing, for 2 weeks on one full tank. Normally one full tank for this car roughly about 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 7 days max. And this car, this X50, when you want to fill up, I think roughly about 100 ringgit. as compared to this car, 70 plus ringgit or 80, slightly above 80 at max. Okay, I'm beginning to love this car. And another great thing about this car is the adaptive cruise control. It runs on this camera on the windscreen. So when you press this button, it shows that you are on cruise control, and you can set by pressing this button, setting button. Let's say you are running at 100 kilometers per hour, and then when you set this button, it will maintain at 100 kilometers per hour. When it says that it is adaptive, like normally the auto cruise for yesteryear's car, when you see a slow car in front, you brake, right? So it cancel out the cruise control. But this car, it has radar mode. I mean, it can calculate the distance of the car in front, and then it will slow down automatically. It will slow down the car. And using it with the mixture of this one, you press this. This is lane keep assist and lane watch, lane keep assist. And this one, this button is the distance. Let's say you want the distance to be near, you press this. Then you press again. It the distance between the car. You can control whether you want it distant 1 car, 2 car, or 3 car lengths. Roughly. Okay. Yeah. And one thing great about this lane keep assist is it will detect whether you are going off the line. Yeah, see the line there? Yeah, it makes sure that that your car is constantly in the middle. If you veer toward the side, the steering will automatically correct it for you. It's fun, especially during jam. What I did was hands off and leg off. Okay, so it's virtually like semi-autonomous where you can it's not like Tesla lah. It's a fully autonomous. It's semi-autonomous, where once in a while you let go of your steering and let go of your leg, relax. Yeah, but mind you, it will detect when you are not holding the steering for a few seconds lah. I don't know how to deactivate, but for X50 I can do that. X50 have the same function, and you can deactivate the if you are not holding the steering for a certain time period. This one, after a few seconds, I think it will give a warning for you to hold the steering again. Mind you, this function is not for you to let go of the steering. Yeah, and fully autonomous. It's just a function to help you stay focused on the road. Okay, what else? Yeah, it has auto auto CarPlay, I think, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless. Compared to the lower spec version, you have to plug in the wire at the USB. Okay, there you go, guys. This is the new Honda City EHEV or hybrid. Okay, so I really love this car, and this is my get-go car because of its comfort, the fuel economy, especially the fuel economy. Okay, thank you so much for listening in, and this is me, Sharif Shamsuddin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.